Hello guys, welcome back to Gloria Glitz TV. We are back again with another awesome video. But before we start, those of you that are always coming back to watch new videos on this channel, you guys are going to notice that the voice you are hearing right now is not the voice of Gloria Glitz TV. Well, guess what? You are correct. I am not Gloria Glitz TV. Gloria Glitz TV is not here today, but I will be your host on today's video, and I am here to show you my perfect and awesome cooking skills. I won't be telling you guys what I will be preparing. I want you guys to guess. What do you think I am going to prepare for you today? I am going to show you the ingredients that I am going to be using to cook, and I want you guys to look at the ingredients very, very carefully. And you're going to use that ingredient that I'm going to show you to guess what I will be preparing just by looking at the ingredients. So guys, with that being said, let's get into the video. So guys, in today's video, I will be using some yam and some chicken, and I will also be using 1 bell pepper and 1 scotch bonnet pepper, 2 bulb onions, some vegetables, crayfish, pepper soup spice, and some curry powder, thyme, 2 seasoning cubes, and last but not the least, we have salt. So this is all I will be using for today's video. I want you to quickly pause this video and go straight to the comment section and comment what you think I will be preparing just by looking at all these ingredients. I already have my yam, my chicken, my pepper soup spices. So what do you think I am going to be preparing just by looking at the ingredients? So with that being said, let's get to the next step of today's video. So guys, I am going to start by boiling my yam. I've already cut my yam and I've peeled it and I've washed it, and I've cut it in tiny pieces just as you can see right now. So I'm going to add water, and I'm going to add a little bit more water and add some salt just to cook the yam. And after that, I'm going to stir it just to make sure that all the yam are under the water. Then I'm going to cover that up and allow it to cook for about 15 minutes. Everything's unfolding as it should. So while my yam is cooking, I am going to start boiling my chicken in order to save time. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of thyme because I don't want too much thyme in my food. And I'm going to be adding some curry powder and a teaspoon of salt and some seasoning cubes. But I guess when all is said and done, I'm pretty happy with this picture. Next, I will be chopping my onions to cook my chicken. I will be using 1/4 of these onions. I don't like to see a lot of onions in my food or having a big chunk onions in my food, so that's why I'm going to be chopping these onions in a very, very tiny pieces because I don't want to see those big chunk of onions in my food. So I'm going to go ahead and chop it into a cube size shape. There's an image in my mind, then I can't complain about what I find. Maybe I wanna be taller, maybe I wanna be richer. So I will be adding my onions to my chicken. If you notice, I haven't added any water to my chicken, but you can already see water at the bottom of the pot. That's because I allowed my chicken to steam for a few minutes. The few minutes I was using to chop the onions, the chicken has been steaming up, and that's exactly what you want for your chicken. Don't add water when you're cooking your chicken. You can add water later after 5 minutes of allowing your chicken to steam. This is going to help give your chicken a distinguished taste. It's going to help spice your chicken a lot more better, and it's going to make the chicken really tasty and allow the seasoning which you added to just get inside the chicken very well. So I'm just going to leave it to steam up for a few more minutes, about around 5 minutes or so, before I'm going to come back and add water.
'cause everything's unfolding as it should.
So while my yam and my chicken is cooking, I am going to go ahead and start blending my bell pepper, my onions, and my scotch bonnet pepper. Don't forget to remove the seeds from your bell pepper. If you don't remove the seeds from your bell pepper, it's going to make the food you're cooking taste bitter. So always remove the seeds before using it. So I'm going to wash my bell pepper and come back and slice it. So I'm back and I'm going to chop this pepper into tiny pieces, and I'm going to put that in my blender, and go ahead and also put my onions and the other things you're going to be seeing in just a moment.
Happy with this picture, 'cause everything's unfolding as it should.
Next, I will be chopping my onions so I could also blend that as well together with my bell pepper. I always like to use two different kinds of onions, like the one which I used for the chicken was kind of like white, and this one is the purple one. So I like to have two different flavors of onions in my food. It just helps you like give your food a different taste and helps to improve the taste and quality of your food.
Maybe I wanna be taller.
And I'm going to go ahead and add a half of my scotch bonnet pepper because this pepper is really spicy. So I'm going to be using just half of it, and I'm going to blend everything together. I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit of water, and I'm going to blend it.
Everything's unfolding as it should, and I would be more grateful if I could.
When you're blending, you don't want to blend the bell pepper too smooth, just a little bit of rough blend, just like this, and that should be perfect for what we're going to be cooking. So guys, my chicken has been steaming for about 5 minutes now, and as you can see, there's already water at the bottom of the pot, and it didn't even add water. So if you're going to be cooking your chicken, always make sure you steam it up for about 5 minutes before you pour water to cook your chicken, because it's going to help your chicken to absorb the seasoning in which you added to the chicken, and it's also going to help your chicken taste better. So I just added my bell pepper, my scotch bonnet, and onions and everything that I just blended. So I'll be adding water to it, and I'm just going to stir it and allow it to cook for around 15 minutes more. By that time, my chicken will be ready.
Then I can't complain about what I.
So while my chicken is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and check my yam. I just poked it and it feels a little bit hard, so I'm going to cover it and allow it to cook for around 5 minutes more, and I believe by that time it should be ready.
'Cause everything's unfolding as it should.
So while I'm waiting for my chicken and my yam to cook, I'm going to start blending my crayfish, which I'll be using later.
Everything's unfolding as it should, and I would be more grateful if I could. If the world is an image in my mind, then I can't complain about what I find.
So 5 minutes later, I am back to check on my yam, and it's cooked. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the water and go ahead to show you guys the next step.
With this picture, 'cause everything's unfolding as it should.
So guys, now that my yam is ready, I'm going to go ahead and check on my chicken. My chicken has been cooking for around 20 minutes now, so it's definitely ready. I'm going to go ahead and take all my chicken and just put it inside my yam. So those of you that are still watching this video to this very moment, do you guys now know what I am cooking? So if you know what I'm cooking, just pause this video and go straight to the comment section and comment what you think I am preparing right now. So if you've done that, I am going to definitely go to the comment and check to see how many of you are correct. I don't want you to go and comment at the end of the video saying, okay, this is what she's preparing, because by that time it's already cheating. You already know what I'm preparing. If you comment at the end of the video, you would already know. So right now is the best time for you to just go to the comment section and comment what you think I am preparing.
Be more grateful.
So guys, after adding all my chicken to my yam, I will go ahead and add a little bit of more water and some seasoning cube. Don't forget I added some seasoning earlier while I was cooking the chicken, so I'll be using just a little bit of seasoning, and I will go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of grounded crayfish.
If the world is an image in my mind.
After adding the crayfish, I will be adding a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of curry powder and 2 teaspoons of the most important ingredients of this recipe, which is the pepper soup spice.
This picture, 'cause everything's unfolding as it should.
So after that, I'm going to go ahead and stir my food, and I am stirring it very gently because I don't want the yam to get all mushy and scattered inside the pot.
Everything's unfolding as it should.
And lastly, I'm going to go ahead and have a taste of what I am cooking, just to make sure that I am not missing anything. And trust me, it tastes really delicious. So I'm going to cover this up and allow it to cook for another 5 minutes. Then I'll come back and add my vegetable, and the food is ready.
But I guess when all is said and done, I'm pretty happy with this picture, 'cause everything's unfolding as it should.
So guys, my food is almost ready. I am going to go ahead and add my last ingredient of the day, which is my vegetable, and I'm just going to stir this up and cover it to cook for about 2 minutes because I don't want to overcook my vegetables.
And I would be more grateful if I could.
So guys, this is the finished product of what we have been preparing, and if you commented chicken pepper soup yam porridge on the comment section, you are correct, because that's exactly what I prepared for you guys today. And if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell, so whenever there's a new video from Gloria Glitz TV, you will be one of the first people to get notified. Until I come your way next time, bye.